What's going on, Dolphins? It is your boy Dillon, and I'm here for the second of the two quick hit scouting report videos that I said I was going to do for today. This one is just for the Carolina Panthers, who did actually just lose this past weekend to the Dallas Cowboys, dropping them to 3-1. They were previously undefeated. Now the only undefeated team that remains in the league currently is the Arizona Cardinals. The Dallas Cowboys are also 3-1 after getting this victory. Let's go ahead and dive into it. So we obviously don't care so much about the Cowboys because we don't play them, but they beat the Panthers 36-28. And look, the Panthers are a good team, man, and as it sits right now, it looks like this is a game that the Dolphins will have a tough time winning. Especially if Christian McCaffrey is back and healthy for the game by the time that we play them in Week 12. That's still a ways away, but we'll see. Anyway, so they did lose 36-28. Let's get into these stats. Team statistics: Carolina had 379 total yards and gave up 433. They had 266 through the air, gave up 188. They had 113 on the ground, gave up 245. Holy shit. They gave up a ton of rushing yards. Their league standings, though, in most categories are actually pretty damn good overall, even with some of the numbers that, got put up in this game. Carolina had 5.6 yards per play, gave up 7.7. Neither team lost a fumble. Carolina threw 2 interceptions, but did not get any. Carolina let up 5 sacks to the Cowboys, and didn't get any on their side. They were 30% on third down and gave up 33%. They had the ball for 33-36 to the Cowboys 26-24. Carolina had 6 penalties. Dallas had 7. All right, take a look at the Cowboys real quick. Obviously, just to help put this in perspective for the defense, they let Dak Prescott give up 14 of 22 for 188 and 4 touchdowns. Ezekiel Elliott was 20 for 143 yards and a touchdown with 7.2 average. Tony Pollard, 10 rushes, 67 yards and a 6.7. And then Dak Prescott threw in 4 rushes for 35 yards and an 8.8. Amari Cooper had 3 of 3 for 69 and a touchdown. Dalton Schultz, 6 of 8 for 58 and 1. Ced Thompson, 2 of 2 for 30 and a touchdown. Blake Jarwin, 1 for 18 and a score. CeeDee Lamb, 2 of 5 for 13. And just to give you the rest of this, as I usually do, we will drop down real fast. Okay, now popping up to the top again so we can take a look at the Panthers. Sam Darnold was 26 of 39 for 301, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Chuba Hubbard, 13 rushes for 57 yards and a 4.4. Sam Darnold, 6 rushes for 35 yards and 2 touchdowns with a 5.8. Overall, he had a pretty damn good day, I would say. And he's doing a lot better, obviously, there with, Matt Rule and the Panthers and whatever. And the coaching staff there. Royce Freeman, 3 of 14 and 12. Let's see, DJ Moore led the way in the receiving game. 8 for 12, 113 and 2 touchdowns. Brandon Zalistra, 2 of 2 for 63. Rodney Smith, 5 of 5 for 48. Robbie Anderson, 5 of 11 for 46. Ian Thomas, 3 of 3, 15. Chuba Hubbard, 2 of 2 for 14. And a quick poke down at the rest of this here before we actually jump into the league standings for better context. Okay, so let's do that now. Popping on over. And here we go. So the Carolina Panthers are currently 13th in the league offensively with total yards being at 1,550 and per game being at 387.5. They're 6th in the league in passing with 1,189 total, 297.3 per game. They're 16th in rushing with 430 total and 107.5 per game. They're currently 13th in points, but with ties included, they are 12th with 97 total and 24.3. Defensively, they are one of the best defenses currently in the league, and obviously in the top half of the league in most of their offensive statistics. But defensively, they're giving up 251.5 yards per game, which is 3rd, 181.3 passing, which is 2nd, 95 rushing, which is 10th, 16.5 points per game, which leaves them squarely in third all by themselves. There were no ties ahead of them, so they're just the top 3 players. The top 3 teams are all by themselves in first, second, and third, Panthers being third. Takeaways, they have 3, which is 24th on the list, but with ties, they're 9th. Interceptions, they have 3, which is 16th. With ties, they're 5th. 0 fumbles, which is 31st. With ties, that's 6th, obviously, because there's a lot of clumping when it comes to that. 14 sacks on the season, which is 2nd. They're 2nd on the list, but also tied for 2nd, because I believe it's the Browns who also have 14. Passes defense, they have 15, which is 15th or 10th with ties included. And they are all by themselves at number 1 in the league at third down percentage with 23.8% on third down, which is pretty incredible. That's outrageous. And then, of course, as usual, just to give you an idea and give you a look at the Dolphins' current offensive and defensive league standings. All right, and that's going to wrap up my quick hit scouting report video for the Carolina Panthers for week 4. I hope you guys appreciate my perspective. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the bell if you want to get the alerts. Share my channel and videos with your friends and family. Leave your questions, comments, and concerns down in the comment section. Of course, as always, follow me on Twitter at DillonTartaro. And with that, I am out. I'll see y'all soon. Phins up.